And
All right, all right. Welcome on back on into the damn old thing. Down to Tuesday night. I'm start calling it Tuesday night fight. Jessica, Jessica, Jessica.
You know what, Chase?
Just, hey.
Okay.
All right. All right. My my name is Chase, and I want to thank y'all for joining us.
Cortez said Jerry Lawler.
You say what?
Said what in the Jerry Lawler?
Okay. All right. All right. Welcome back to Tuesday Night Fights. This is your panel for Married to Medicine. My name is Chase. I want to thank Jamie and, excuse me, I don't even know what's going on at this point. I'm sorry. I want to thank Sammy and Jasmine for joining me this evening. I know that you guys are used to seeing Sammy, Jasmine, myself, and Antonio on Tuesday nights. However, we are a panel of five now. And so that, come on back, baby. That means we'll go ahead and get you'll get three of us consistently every week, and then four to five of us every week on the big weeks. But the lean has been in disarray as of late between last Tuesday's show, um, the Bell Collective. I don't know if you guys saw the Bell Collective review, but the girls were fighting. Me, Shantae, Asia were going at it. We kind of still going at it, but ain't none of y'all business. And so I felt like because I know we're going to be talking about Sweet Tea and Miss Quad and all of the things that we're going to get into today, I wanted to make sure that I was fair, I was impartial, I was going to be able to listen to both sides, and I'm going to be your referee for this evening. We're going to get right into it, and directly after us is the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Let's get into it. I want to thank lovable Lisa for being in the chat before the show started. Thank you, and everybody else who's in the chat. We really appreciate that. And I also want to thank you guys for making last week's show such a big success. I don't know what's going on with the fireworks. All I see is fireworks. So, anyway, all right, let's get into it. Quad is at Phaedra's house, and her latest stunt, Benji, is there to take their drink order. Phaedra, this is not the Real Housewives. Come over here and be a real adult and a real human being. And after you get done with Benji, send him to my house. Okay? Um, I love the tall drinker. Well, you like the thing I got going? This wigs are sponsored by Dr. Heavenly's Wig Store. So you'll get my wig today, and you'll also get Dr. Heavenly wig that she had on at that wine tasting down to that store that she has all the way out on the south side of Atlanta. Okay. Now, Quad says that she's taking a step back from the ladies because she's had a rough season nine, and they go ahead and show everything that Quad went through last season, much of it self-induced. That I don't really care who agree with that or not. Phaedra tells Quad that Toya and Sweet Tea have become very close, and it doesn't surprise Quad at all, as she isn't sure why Toya hates her so much. Cue another video montage of Quad alleging that Toya set Anila up to be robbed, was cheating on her husband, running around telling people that Eugene had a small thing, just doing too much, but she's surprised that the girl hates her. Phaedra,
Go on, ref.
okay, I just need to know who cleared their throat like that. Cause, okay, big throat.
Well,
Mm, okay. Phaedra tells Quad that Toya is going around telling the girls that Quad got a DUI, and Quad does not deny it. She says that she was cited and she declined to take a sobriety test, and then the case was thrown out. And I know that you two, most especially, that's why I wore this referee outfit. You two had words about that last week, so we're going to get into that. But before we do, she feels that Toya has a personal vendetta against her, and she also feels that a couple of the girls don't see it for her. But she's most taken aback by Dr. Heavenly, who she feels is not being a good friend to her. Phaedra says that Dr. Heavenly feels that Quad deserted her, but Quad feels that Heavenly dissed her by sending her a picture of Heavenly and Sweet Tea hanging out down to the thing directly to Quad. Um, yeah. So Phaedra also says that she understands how Quad feels, but that the phone works both ways. And it was after Heavy said that, Quad said that Big Heavy has not hit up her line. And one thing I noticed is that she didn't say it in the moment, but she said it in her confessional. And she too must know that Quad is super sensitive, and you can't go against her because she's going to put you out of her life. Uh, where do you guys want to start? Do you guys want to just get right into this DUI thing, or do you guys want to start from the beginning? I'm going to give you the autonomy because I'm fair. Sammy?
So as far as the DUI, I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm glad that she addressed it. I know we spoke about it last week, and the consensus was that if this has happened, because we don't see Toya to be a liar, that it was taken care of before the episode premiere, which was the case. As far as the whole Heavenly feeling like Quad has deserted her and the phone works both ways and all that chaos. Granted, it does work both ways. I think the difference here is that Quad is not looking for those girls, so she's not going to be calling them. They are sitting around in circles trying to figure out where she's at. So if you want to know these things, call her. She ain't bothered about y'all. She said she was taking a step back from the group. Why she gonna call you? So yeah, the phone both work. It works both ways. But if she's not giving a damn about what you got going on,
Yeah, get that comment out of there.
what was
No, not you. I was talking. Somebody said something slow. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but if Quad's not worried, then I don't see her picking up the phone. Y'all are worrying about her where she's at. Call her.
Mhm. Jasmine, your reply.
Are you muted, baby? No. That must mean you ain't got nothing important to say.
Wait, no, you cannot do that on the.
That's right. Get that up out of here.
Oh, oh God. Okay, I don't know what's going on today, but I will say that Quad is Delulu, big Delulu. She does not know what Toya has done, what she's done to Toya to make Toya hate her so much. Girl,
Toya been at that girl since season one.
hamburger and cheese.
Y'all love to just delete that. Y'all want to admit the entire history. And
No,
Quad
we
was
don't
trying.
want to admit
Well,
the entire history. No, 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 no. But you spoke it. Wait a minute now. Now I
Come
get
on,
what you're
come
saying.
on, come on.
I get what you're saying, and I get that you advocating for your girl. But you ain't got to be rude to me in the process because I am not rude to you.
Oh,
Oh,
you know what?
no, no, because you go yeah. All that I'm talking to, boo.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Now I got on this fair shirt, and I'm very fair, and I will go ahead and give you that Toya started with Quad episode 1, season 1. However, they both. Oh, look at this. Yes, honey. They both bonded together out of their hatred for Mariah, season 2, and it
Mm,
was cool from then, right? So then
mm.
Toya, they go on the pandemic break. It was cool up until the pandemic. They asked Toya what they thought about Quad coming back, and Toya kept it real. And Toya say, "I would love for Quad to come back if she's gonna keep it real, if she's gonna show her life and spread her business just like we spread her business. If not, she can stay her ass in that bullshit ass apartment." Okay, Toya did say that, but Toya was lying. Absolutely not. She was not lying because the general consensus had been amongst the ladies and amongst a lot of viewers at that point that Quad had been skating by and doing absolutely nothing.
And you
Okay.
know what? They could feel that that was the truth, but that does not change the fact that Toya struck first. So at this point, my turn. That's why
No,
I'm with Quad.
no,
You
I'm
slacking,
not
yeah,
done. I'm
yeah, yeah.
not done. I'm
Okay, go
not
ahead.
done.
Jasmine
That's
said, "Let her
going
back
into
in."
season. That's going. Well, I mean, production. Can you let Jasmine back in? I mean, I can do it, but I got a production assistant. Okay,
There you
there we
go.
go. Thank you,
I
PA.
don't give a
What?
mother.
No, 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 no. Wait, wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish because I do want to get this
Just
out.
kidding.
Okay, let me finish. Okay, so then that was after the pandemic. They come back
Mhm.
season 8, right? The girl got a hard on for Toya. She coming for Toya because of the BA apartment complex. Excuse me. I forgot what show this is. This Tuesday night. We dirty on Tuesdays. A bullshit ass apartment comment, right? They go at each other the whole season. They get to the reunion. They make amends at the reunion, and then the same reunion, Quad starts back up with Toya. Then she carries the. We said last season. Roll the tapes back. We said last season on this show that we did not know last season why she was so upset with the girl if the girls had made up. Quad came in last season with a vendetta and a chip on her shoulder, so we can also go back to season 1, but we can also take it back to last motherfucking week. Well, we don't know why the girl acting like that, and we don't. So you
No,
keep it real too.
no.
Everybody remember. Everybody got long memory, but you.
And mine is long,
You
baby.
keep it real.
Massive memory. Which y'all are ignoring that. Quad, my turn. Quad wouldn't have bothered Toya at all if Toya didn't sit her ass down.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Shawness, I want you to keep it cute in them comments because the referee up here gonna be the referee in the chat in a little bit.
Wait a minute, can I just say something?
Shawness, keep it all the way cute because I'm
I haven't
real sick
had
of
a
your
chance to say anything. I think it's actually
Say
my
that,
turn. It's actually my name is Jack. My name is Jack. Did you call me Asia?
I'm reading the chat.
Oh,
Toya and that
go
husband
ahead,
of hers.
Asia. Okay,
is
yes.
Man, my thing is, Sammy. Just to go back to the begin, just to go back to even last week, you was very sure that Quad. When I said that you Googled it, it didn't pop up. It popped up.
You never. But where's the URL? You never sent us the URL. You
well,
never
that's
sent your
say
receipt.
www.quadisafraud.com.
Well,
I wasn't supposed to say that.
404 era.
I told you it popped up, and I told you that it was on Showroom. Let's cut that.
And you know what? I looked earlier.
I'm a Taurus. I know that we hold grudges, honey. I'm holding grudges right now in this group chat. I hold grudges, so I know that Quad's ass, Taurus ass, is holding a grudge. They have both been doing this whole back and forth tennis thing for years, but it got to a point where Toya wasn't doing that no more, and Quad was still going.
Where was that point, Jasmine?
To Anila to accuse her.
You talking about after they was still around she was sitting with the contractor, right? Don't forget the contractor.
No, that wasn't her. That wasn't Toya. That was
Heavenly. Up there with Simone and said it. Heavenly said it first, but they repeated it.
But we all said that Quad was holding the strings on Anila and her missing tooth. So let's just be clear about that. Because at the end of the day, Quad will keep going. You accuse me of robbing someone in our neighborhood, which is already like, come on now, we're black women now. Let's cut that. You don't accuse me of having sex with someone in the neighborhood. You don't say my man's penis is small. You don't call me broke. You don't brought me ramen noodles, and then you choose to walk around looking like McAllister's potato head. Quad has a lot of nerve. Quad has
as she should.
As she should not.
As she should.
You are the one saying that, Sammy. I'm gonna calm down because I feel like let me referee. All right, you guys, let's calm down. We done gave him a little hot. Let's calm on down because I didn't come up here to get my ass beat. Now you gonna kick my ass, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay. Now listen. You have always been the one, Sammy, that say that when a girl says it's supposed to be over, it's supposed to be over. When a girl says it's supposed to be moved on, we're supposed to be moved on. That season 8 reunion, Quad said it was done and they had moved on. And in season 9, she came back in with the BS. And that's what you think.
Are you telling me that she started saying that the robbery stuff and the Eugene cheating stuff before they were speaking about her sleeping with that contractor? Or is that
yes.
Okay, that's what you're saying. We'll meet in the chat later on.
Well, if I'm wrong, I know you don't love nothing else to do but to bring a black woman like me down, baby. And I know you're going to let me know.
Listen,
okay.
All I'm saying is when it comes to Quad and Toya, they've been going back and forth. For some reason, I guess Quad hits harder. She's the villain. But leave the girl alone.
No, that ain't the reason why. You don't hit harder. What you do is you try to take bitches out. And that ain't all right.
She hit hard.
If Toya would have said it about Quad, I would be on Quad's side. You don't.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
I don't care about none of that.
Quad
ever
walks
get
around
on television and accuse nobody of doing no stuff like that. That's lowbrow.
Quad walks around in that English accent and her bone straight lace front, and she acts like she gaslights people. Like she's sitting there with Phaedra right now, acting as though they haven't talked about that sweet tea girl, acting as though they ain't already done gossip about it. So with her own camera, I get it. It's a reality show. I get it. But Quad is constantly gaslighting us and the fans. She is diabolical. She is not married to medicine, my love.
Can I ask you something?
I didn't put that up there. I got an assistant tonight. I didn't put that up there.
Because you said that they were sitting over there acting like they never talked about sweet tea. But wasn't one of the first things Phaedra said was, Greg got engaged and we talked about it, right? So I want to know that we are all listening and watching the same thing.
And
Oh,
exactly,
Lord.
and she's acting as though she did not know that girl was in her house. She's acting like she did not know that girl, what the movements and things from this girl in this friend group. Quad
What
is
you mean?
constantly gaslighting her fans, and that's just how I feel about it. Quadria, is that her name?
Quadrifinca.
Quadria Web is a scammer.org. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Allegedly.
All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because Sweet Tea is in her house. Let's get that clear. Let's get that clear.
But let me ask this one
Post the
question.
deed.
Let me ask this one question. Why did she get that house in divorce? Because that was Dr. Greg's house. So that's Dr. Greg's house. She moved out, got her own home, beautiful home. Love it. It's built from the ground up. I appreciate it. But the point is that was never her home. She came in just like Sweet Tea did, decorated it and made it her own. So for the fact that Quad is walking around acting like she didn't have the same stepping stool and the same beginning as Sweet Tea is diabolical.
Where are you getting that from?
Straight off the ferry from Memphis.
That is what is on the divorce decree. Like he did not get.
No, like you said that. I haven't seen Quad say anything as far as her being better than, or she had a better experience than Sweet Tea. Like, where's that?
I didn't say that I didn't allude to that. I'm just saying what Quad is saying.
No, that's the first thing.
Just like we saw in the thing that she did with the girls when they went live on Sunday. It's like, oh, she's in my home. Yeah.
You're talking about the live.
All right.
I'm just talking about period. We know that woman's doing that.
Okay, now hold on. All right, you guys.
Well, I mean, yeah, now.
All right, you guys. This is just the first scene. We got some more show to go. We're going to get through the show. It's all right. I understand this show brings a lot of other people. It's a good show. It's got it going on. It's just the second episode, and we're on the first scene of the second episode. We're going to move on to the second scene. And Sweet Tea is in her house.
Oh,
so that's her house. That's her house. Table mats and all.
Tick tock.
No, estimate.
Oh, now you know what? I never thought that you would be a girl. Never thought you would be a person standing up and pray on a downfall of a relationship. Now, what has Sweet Tea done did to Quad, but except for take her man and give him what he really wants. Anyway, and what he really wanted was that dry ass chicken adobo on some real plates after a long hard day. After because Sweet Tea is a real woman. She's all woman now, so she made that dry ass chicken adobo on a real plate.
Real one.
After a long hard day at the call center, and that's no shame because I work at one, so I can say that because I can say that. Anybody got something to say about it?
Of one, so.
And guess what? I ain't no manager, but baby, I manages it. Now catch that dirt. Who's the manager? Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, I've been there long enough. I do what I want. I'm joking. Allegedly, I sure hope they don't. Oh Lord Jesus, let me just in case.
No, estimate. That's not true. Quad didn't turn over no deed. She was never on the deed. That's been his house before he married her.
Hey, production, can we get allegedly put up on the screen?
Allegedly,
a lot of stuff going on, and we want to keep the show going. So allegedly, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward.
Stop it.
Okay. So anyway, Sweet Tea is tired of planning their wedding all alone, and Greg says that he too is tired since he's funding it himself. She expresses, and you know what? I'm gonna give Sweet Tea this. She will say how she feels. She knows how to communicate. It may be in a long-jawed southern drawl, but she is actively communicating and expressing her needs to him. So if something does go awry in that relationship, he cannot say that he was surprised because she tells him, I am overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. She didn't beat around the bush. She didn't cut no corner. She said, I am overwhelmed. And as your wife-to-be, I need you to help me out with this. Take some of this stuff off these real plates. Move some of that, eat some of that dry chicken adobo, and put some of the wedding shit on that plate, okay? And so Greg says that the wedding was not supposed to be stressful. He feels that he isn't supposed to hear anything about the wedding, and Sweet Tea feels like he could be more active, and he's definitely going to hear it. She desperately wants him to take something off of her hands. Now, she has cakes for him to taste, and not the flat ones that Phaedra said she had, but the ones for the wedding. And Dr. G says he could definitely help her with that. I thought that scene, you know what? And I'm going to go out, I'm going to say it now. I was going to wait, but I'm going to say it now. I am no longer, I never was on it, but I definitely would kick her a little bit when y'all was getting her down. And hold her down and I kick her. I ain't kicking Sweet Tea no more because you know what? All I see is a woman that is trying to be her authentic self in a brand new situation. You're thrust into the spotlight with cameras. You're thrust into a group of piranhas like Heavenly. You know what I mean? It's a lot. You also Quad. I now see. Let me tell you. Let me show you how real of a bitch I am. Quad, for all intents and purposes, I don't like her actions. I think that she's a snake. I don't think that she can be trusted with anything. But she is a bad bitch, and that is a lot of heel to feel. Okay, a lot of them heels. Sweet Tea got to feel them, and I would I feel bad for her because I think that she's trying to fit in with this group. She's trying to please her husband. She's trying to figure out who she is now. She just turned 30. I mean, I'm in my 30s and I don't know who I am. Every day I'm somebody else. And I hate that for me. But you get what I'm saying? We're trying to figure it out. Then you got the cameras in your face, the relationship. Then the girls get you on this show and they dog you out behind your back like you done did something to them. I don't know if Sweet Tea ain't did nothing to him, she has, but from what I've seen, she ain't did nothing to him. Put on to be having Instagram live symposiums, reading her and tearing her down like they've been doing. Dr. Heavenly is nobody's friend. Dr. Jackie is nobody's friend. Only friends they are friends to each other, and everybody else who get on that live, sniggling and giggling with them can kiss my ass too, because that lady so far has done nothing to deserve what they're doing to her. And that's just how I feel about it. Correct. So when I see this, I can't help but feel bad for the girl. I do.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for the girl. I just feel like she has a lot to prove for herself. Like I agree with you. She hasn't done anything. Like I don't know who's yet. Who's well yeah. I don't know whose comment this is. How is Thirsty T's house? How is it Thirsty T's house? But you said it wasn't Quad's. It's Dr. G's house.
Is she the wife?
She's his wife. His
so
name is on the deed. They share it. It doesn't matter. That? It doesn't matter at this point. It's just well, I don't care at this point. It's just the point to me that we already see the contention that can happen with the ex-wife and the new wife coming into the same friend group. But when you got people like Jackie that gets away with those little comments and things like that, the girl is sitting there. I mean, I know we're going a little farther, but she's sitting there in that. With the tag on the dress and stuff like that scene right there. But you know, it's like you can tell that her mind is not on Bravo, it's not on Heavenly. Heavenly's still trying to throw jabs when we haven't seen Daddy in forever. Honey, Daddy can come see me at this, but at the end of the point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like Simone said when she went to that bathroom, I know I'm going farther.
You jumping.
When she said when she went in the bathroom, it's very true. You are in, like you said, you're in a sea of piranha. Heavenly being the biggest big back bitch of them all. At the end of the day, like I just feel like she just doesn't have the strength to give them what they deserve. And that's including Dr. Jackie's Skeletor ass. So that's how I feel. I don't feel like Sweet Tea, she's a country girl. I relate with her. And she's trying to reach out to these people because these are her man's friends and things like that. I don't necessarily feel sorry for her because I don't think she needs our sympathy or anything like that. But I do feel like that she's getting a bad go of the situation. I don't understand this whole, like these women are 50 plus. I don't understand the communication with her from them. So that's how I feel.
Production, leave Amanda's comment on the screen. Thank you, Jasmine. Sammy, please. And then I want to address that. We got to move on. We got a little bit more show to go. Sammy?
I thought I've already spoke. What were we speaking about? What were we on? About them. I mean.
Well, no, I did a speech about how I felt about Sweet Tea, but we were talking about Sweet Tea. I just remember we were on the scene when she was in the kitchen cooking, right? In the kitchen cooking that dry.
Yeah. I mean, she was very vocal. She explained to him that she was stressed. She explained to him that she needed help. Conversation we've heard him have before. Hopefully the outcome will be different this time with this wife. But what I have noticed about Dr. J, I know before the season started, we talked about it in the chat. It seems like with him, he wants to make sure that he knows my money is doing the thing, so we're gonna move how I want to move. He's to me a narcissist, and that's that whole comment. She's a woman. All I heard was she's obedient, and that's why he ain't with the wife that he was with before, because she don't move the way he want to move. His peen ain't long, but the green he got is, so he's making sure that he knows. Yes, he's waving the money. He's waving the money. So that's what it is. That's to me. That's what it is.
The peen ain't long, but the green is.
And I hated to see that girl say like, yeah, you paying for it, but I'm still stressed playing, and I shouldn't be hearing nothing. Like, come on,
He
Greg.
was nonchalant about it. It
Come
was
on,
very
Greg. You
disgusting
messed
to
it.
watch.
You didn't get it right one time. This is your do-over. Do it right. And I also find it very weird that Toya said that whether she said it or not, for them to have only been together for 6 months, how important was the relationship to y'all to just go ahead and y'all knew what was coming y'all way when y'all got on this camera. Y'all knew what was coming y'all way. I don't care. That's why
I don't think she knew.
She didn't know. They did. You said y'all.
Yeah. There is no way.
They knew.
They knew. There's no way they didn't know what was going on.
She didn't know.
Yeah, she knew.
Didn't know the show, but
now let me tell you why I feel like she didn't know.
True life, reality this, reality that. She knew.
Well, I mean, yeah, she was excited to be on reality television. She knew that getting with him. She knew that getting with him was going to bring a level of, that was going to come with it most likely. But she stated that they had been approached for a while and they turned it down. Right now, please read that comment to me because I want to address it and I want to move on.
But before that, just you said, because I remember we said that before they had been approached for a while. How has it been? Just them?
I don't know.
6 months like that. I think that it has to be longer.
I don't know. Well, it was 6 months at the time of filming for them, right? So remember, they filmed that season.
So maybe that's what she meant. But even still, like y'all were approached so many times.
So when they just got together, they was approached.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because the in between filming season 9 and 10, it wasn't that long. But in between season 10 getting to us, the viewers, it was a long time. They filmed that like last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, last winter actually.
I do have a question though, like not a question but a statement. I see a comment says, "I'm sorry, I really think Letitia got with Dr. G because of money."
Yes.
That could be that could be a part of it.
Who
but
picking broke dude?
Like when even us, we look. I mean, some of us are taken, but at the very end of the day, we look at somebody like, dang, like you got a little money, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? I necessarily, when she says on the camera, like, if you think of something, you want something, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I think that correlates with that. I don't necessarily think it's money. I think she truly does like him. I mean, I don't think Dr. G is an unattractive man. Like I think he's a very attractive man. Now that's
not me.
But
not me, girl.
I like to be the mom.
He's very handsome.
Not me, girl.
He's very handsome. I mean, his voice has gotten better over years, but
not me, girl.
the voice the same. Don't talk to me when we're doing the do, but you can listen.
Oh.
He just got. I'm sorry. He just made me. But yeah, like I think that he's an attractive guy, and I think it's okay for not shit. I mean, I don't mean to say. I mean, shoot. I don't mean to say it's okay for someone to actively go out for someone because of money, but I mean, money doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no broke man, but I ain't messing. I mean, I don't want no I'm not.
Absolutely, I ain't messing with no broke. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's a fair enough assessment of it all or a good comeback for Sweet Tea. I think she's a country girl, saw the guy, he took the bait, she went out there with her Japanese dress and she put them things on him. Hey, we don't know if we talk about her flat pancake or we talk about her cat. So who knows?
Well, let me just say I don't even know. Let me say this. In regards to when we're saying that when I say, I'm speaking for me, when I say that they knew and she did not know, you have to understand, the girl has been on Heavenly's Live, right? She's hanging out with Simone and Toya. She is hanging out with Phaedra. They're nicing her until them cameras came around. I don't think that she knew that she was going to be thrown up, and which the way that it was. And when she got on Dr. Heavenly, it gagged Dr. Heavenly because she didn't think she was going to tell it. She said the people who convinced her to do it the most were not the girls that she is the closest with in the group, which is Simone, and which was Simone and Toya. It was Heavenly and Jackie. And when Dr. Jackie get her old face looking ass up in the house, ooh, this choir house. Ooh, where the purple at? Ooh, this choir. I ain't been in this choir house. I don't think she knew that. And I can say that. I think they knew they were trying to save that show. It was rumors in the streets. The damn DC thing got canceled. The rumors in the street. Mariah was taking them people to court. And the rumor was that season 10 did not produce. That was the rumor, allegedly. That the rumor was that season 10 didn't produce. They could hang it up. Flat screen. And Dr. Heavenly said, what can we do? Get that bitch over here.
Exactly. And what do you think them
But I
conversations
don't
were?
think Sweet Tea knew. I don't think the conversation with the rest of the group and with certain girls in the group were completely different from the
Right.
conversations they had with Sweet Tea. I don't think
Correct.
she
No, no,
knew
no.
that.
No, I'm saying as far as when
And
they
that's
were
what I was.
all
I just want to clarify. That's what I was speaking about when I said she didn't know. So I just want to clarify that. Now, your
right.
question before we move
So
on.
when they were all coming off the end of last season and befriending her and all the things, what do you think them conversations they were having were? What do you think made her feel so good that she was going to come over here to Married to Medicine?
Come on the show. It's a stream of wealth for you. You
Right.
know, Dr. G got all the money. This is how you can get your money up. You get your businesses up. You get your stuff up. It's fun. We have a good time. We fight and we argue like sisters, but we don't take each other out the game. We not like them other shows. And as soon as they got on that show,
I,
quack, 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 quack,
So
quack,
you don't
quack,
think she
quack,
heard
quack.
Quad at all during the previous
I do
conversation?
think
I
she
don't
heard
think they.
Quad.
I don't think it was like that.
I think
I
it's
don't think
Whiffy
it was like
obtuse
that.
to act like she didn't hear about Quad.
I don't think it
But
was
I
like that.
also feel like that they were planting a different type of seed that they're projecting on this camera right
Absolutely.
now.
Because what she thought, like I said, she thought they was going to come over there like all the fans. Oh, Granny,
No,
you
I didn't
got something?
necessarily say it was
Quad
going
better
to
be
be.
ready. Quad better.
I
Then
didn't
they got over there.
necessarily
Quad
say
ain't
it was.
nowhere to be found, and they whooping this girl ass.
I didn't say it
No.
was going to necessarily be
Nobody
cancel
said
out
that,
Quad.
Tammy.
I just think that they thought they was going to uplift her. Like it or not, these women are old as Methuselah. They are too old to be sitting here acting that way toward this woman. Regardless if you think that woman looks 41 or 51, she's 31. So she's coming there with some type of like, hey, now regardless if it's actively like oh sorry, but I don't know if it's actively like just being, you know, I can't even think of the word. If you're just, just kind of being oblivious, oblivious. If actively being oblivious to it, if you're saying, oh, she watched the show and things like that, she clearly watched the show. If she saw Dr. Grant, she said that she wanted them and she said she can get what she needed. She got fibroids and
She's splitting them DMs.
but I don't
So-
think it's above. I don't think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that is. I think that people are just pounding onto her because there's something new. It's a new topic for this new girl, and it's something to talk about. But if we're going to be real about the situation, Jackie, Bone Keeper, she's sneaky.
I just want to say
heavily, and they're in cahoots. There's no way they're going to give that same respect to Jackie. She's walking around with heavily, actively talking about some. Oh, look at her tag, and then you're gonna make a little remark. Like I don't.
Okay, wait. We were jumping.
I was just saying I don't like the way.
Sister, we jumping, sister. We jumping.
I don't like the way they've been treated. Sorry.
Okay, I know you're all right. Let me just say this, and then we're gonna move on. I want to just be since we all in the chat, everybody got their opinions. And I'm glad that y'all are so vocal in the group chat. Thank you. The phone lines are going to be open tonight. Make sure you call in. You know, we love people to call. We ain't going to beg you to do it, Sean, but call on in and we'll take the call. What I want to say was her reactions to their comments and to the way that they treat her are not conducive to someone who has been used to that treatment. So therefore, it leads me to believe that they were nice with her until them cameras started rolling, and then it was the show. And she the only one oblivious to when the show rolling, this how we do. It ain't personal. We filming the show. We doing this. I don't think that she was clued in to the degree of how nasty it could get. And we're going to get into that. Catching up with Dr. Jackie and her protege, Dr. Bullet, who I like. She hired last season. The Brat and Judah was coming over. They wanted to go ahead and talk about the baby. Boom, they talked about the baby. Boom. What's next? Toya is gearing up for her wine event and tells Baby Huey, that's not.
I thought you said you was done.
She like baby who in that diaper, girl. I don't give a damn. I said what I want to say. She like baby who in that diaper last week.
Quad could have gave them by befriending the girl, and I thought this from the jump. That's all I got to say.
Quad could have what?
Could have gagged everybody by befriending the new wife.
Well, she presented that she was friends with the new wife.
Stop.
On social media, she said, "Oh, me and her are lovely. We have nothing going on."
And if Sweet Tea is playing a long game, good for her. Good for her. Everybody has an end goal for something. Good for her.
Absolutely, and not heavily drugging through the mother trying to get out that people's house and get her something where to go and get a job and get her this and get her that. And guess what? If Quad get to stay, Sweet Tea get to stay too. So get over it. Toya's getting up for a wine event and tells Sweet Tea to leave that cowboy shit at home and come with a nice cheap dress on to the event. And Sweet Tea say, "Baby, I got something that's gonna stop all the shows. Baby, I got a dress that's gonna be all the dress of all dresses." Toya, now let me ask you this, because I'm rushing through it. But am I the only one who has noticed a renewed sexual chemistry or just like a frenetic energy between Toya and Eugene? Am I the only one who picked that up?
No, that he's skinny. He's thin now, so he's got energy.
She want to jump his bone every time she look at him like she want to jump that man bone. I think it's well, you might say it's the weight thing, but I think the pepper beard too. Because I looked at Eugene twice, and I ain't never looked at Eugene once. It was that pepper beard
Eugene
for
ain't
me.
ugly. Do y'all think Eugene is
Eugene
ugly?
not ugly, but he's Eugene. You know,
I
I
think
never thought Eugene was an ugly man. He's handsome. He is a great provider for his family, which is extremely attractive. He loves his wife. He loves his children, which is extremely attractive. He will do anything for his people. I love that. I've been around the man. He's a great cook.
I think
You know
he's.
what I mean? He's really hospitable.
I would
He has
marry a
a
Eugene.
lot of attractive qualities. He does have a lot of attractive qualities, but it's Eugene. So
Yeah, I would marry Eugene. I would date, marry Eugene. At no, the weight. It's not a big thing for me.
I think Eugene laying that. Let me not say that before we get put out of here. Sammy, would you marry Eugene?
I would not marry Eugene, not
Sammy,
because of
you
his looks. I find Eugene to be a
and
decent
you
looking
straight
man.
too.
He's but he's a bitch to me. So I couldn't marry Eugene. That personality I couldn't do it.
Sammy,
He
What's
is.
wrong with him, Sammy?
good
He just I
lord.
don't like none. As far as a father, like I like him and Toya as a couple, like the way they do their kids, the whole family dynamic. But then individually, I can't stand either one of them. I
Oh
could
my
not be.
god,
I would marry his
tough
ass.
call round.
I have a little access to the money.
A little access to the
You're gonna have to
money.
give me all the access to the money.
A little access to the money. She
I
carried
love
that ass on the
everything.
people TV and said, and that's how I know. Let me tell you something. And thank you for saying that. If it was never a moment in my life where I felt like Dr. Heavenly set Sweet Tea up, it was when she said that got a little access to the
It's a
money.
little access to the money.
Dr. Heavenly was sitting around that bitch and she said, oh yeah.
Take that wig off. You're pissing me off.
Dr. Heavenly was sitting around Sweet Tea and said, oh yeah. Get her dumb ass on this show, cause baby, we finna get the ratings up. Let's go. Got a little access to the moon. Oh, girl, what? Why would you say that?
Baby, I am crying.
That I think that is a testament to how close she got with him off camera to where she thought she can say them kind of remarks. They wouldn't get side eyed.
Correct. I believe that. I agree.
Exactly. So that further lends to my point. Further lends to my point that she was not aware that they were going to turn them comments around against her on camera. Sweet Tea is wedding dress shopping. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. If you like my little bouffant, you like my do, let me know, baby. I got this straight out Dr. Heavenly. Wigs.com. What?
Hated it.
You're going to be on a 10-second violation, ma'am, if you keep going on with your mouth.
What kind of violation is it called?
Get your ass off this stage violation.
Exactly.
Sweet Tea is wedding dress shopping and invites Toya and Phaedra. Phaedra lets her know she ain't got no booty in the back. Flat, no booty in the back. And Sweet Tea says that she's all natural and she is a nip, tuck, and plucked like the other ladies in this group. And I said she got a little baby in her. She got a little something on her. Yeah. She got a little that big jaw got a little mouth attached to it. She also has her friend there who she met in a support group. I made sure I carefully worded this. Who she met in a support group for a black support group for age gap relationships. Phaedra say a sugar baby support group and Sweet Tea. Man, I'm a West Sweet Tea ass out this season. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I'm rocking with you, Sweet Tea, but I'm gonna wear you out too. Sweet Tea came across that Kurt. She say that y'all came out first. She say, "No, man, no, I ain't even like that, cuz we in the age gap relationship group." And the lady who Sweet Tea brought to the daggone wedding dress shop and looked at Phaedra and say, "Sugar baby group, bitch, sugar babies. That's what we is. We sugar babies."
No, she didn't.
She did too. She did. She did. Her friend looked like she agreed. They understood. They understand because they're sure younger women have questions for older men, such as what's a VCR, what's Blockbuster, okay, what's a VCR, what's Blockbuster, questions for older men that you would ask. And Sweet Tea finds her dress, and everyone is in awe of the dress. So ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, was the girls throwing shade? And do y'all say yes to the dress? Sammy.
They were definitely being insensitive. I mean, we know the girl's body is not to Atlanta standards.
Right.
They could have given her some grace when it came to that. Also, Phaedra was being shady with the whole Sugar Baby group. You know damn well it was no damn Sugar Baby group. Now I don't know why. I don't know how comfortable I would be saying yes to a man that I have to be in any. I don't care what the support group is for. If I have to be in a support group for him, I don't know about just saying yes to the dress or to that man. But I am curious to. I don't think it's a Sugar Baby group, but I am curious to know that all the wives and girlfriends of the men in these groups, are the men wealthy? I am curious to know about that, or are they just older?
They better not be no bro old ass man, Jasmine.
I don't know, but it makes sense the way she explained it. Like my younger homegirls aren't gonna understand what I'm dealing with when it comes to this older man. So I get getting like a
I
little
get it too.
having kind of conversations. I'm not gonna knock her for that, but I am curious to know if all the men are wealthy or are they just older.
I don't particularly think that talking about girdles is disrespectful, but what I will say is don't come to view, wedding dress shopping with me if you're going to be like actively like being like
Snarky.
shady, and kind of just nasty on it. Like, I love my Phaedra and, I like Toya every now and again for the most part. But I don't appreciate, I don't really appreciate that. That girl this is a part of her life, regardless if you're laughing. No, we all on Facebook. We all have groups. I'm in plenty. I done got kicked out of and in plenty of.
You and Sammy got kicked out of the group together, ain't it?
Bravo. Like I get kicked. I used to get kicked out plenty of times. Like I'm in plenty of groups that just like to talk about shit and stuff. And if I was dating, I date older man. I date an older man than myself. He's about 5 years older than me. I'm 35 years old. But at the very end of the but at the very end of the day, I do understand what the necessity the thought of the necessity of needing some type of support group because they have a different mindset sometimes. But at the very end of the day, I don't think it should have been something that should have been, you a sugar baby, bitch. I mean, if she was, and like, what would have been the solution or the moving forward part of it if she was? So I just felt like it was whack. It was lame. So.
And to your point, Jasmine, because I see people saying in the comments too, yes, those are normal questions when you're going to a fitting, but we have to take into account that they was just at the girl house telling her that how she didn't have no backside. So to continuously keep hearing that, especially when I'm already stressed planning this wedding, no, thank you. I don't care how normal the questions are. And they also could have been brought to her in a different way. I'm joking, but girl,
it wasn't jokes. It was shade.
That's what I'm saying. Like they tried to do it in a joking way, but it was kind of silly. So I get why she felt the way she did.
Come on now.
Anybody on the lane come with me dress shopping, I wish I would tell me. I mean, I'm a size 8, but I wish I would tell me to go put on a girdle. I'm saying, like, or just be like, girl, you gonna put on a girdle? Your fupa popping out, ain't it? Like, it's too much.
Not even that.
I thought I was gonna need this shirt.
Phaedra been married before, and Toya married now. Y'all didn't get no damn girdle. Y'all was shopping for a corset. Like even the terms they were using, y'all was playing with that girl, and she got enough sense to know that.
And Toya had her back rolls out, so we.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move on. We got the last 2 scenes to go. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the video. Thank you for your activity in the group chat. Thank you for this camaraderie that we had today. I thank God for the way that this thing is sitting right here, baby. Okay. And I thought I was gonna need the referee shirt for y'all too, but it looks like I'm gonna need the referee shirt for the group chat.
My friend told me to stop lying and say I'm a size 10. Okay. I'm a size.
So don't bring your friend dress shopping either. Wow, that's crazy to me.
Okay, y'all. I fluctuate.
Okay. Jeez Louise. Well, the good thing about me is I don't bloat. So I just
yes, yeah.
And if anybody want to say something about it, say it to the fat end of my baseball bat. With that being said, Toya's getting ready for her wine tasting, for her wine club, and all the ladies minus Quad are there. And Sweet Tea tells Phaedra and Toya that she thought they were rude for the comments that they gave her at dress shopping regarding needing a girdle, not a corset, not no sweetness flowing like a faucet, body banging with no corset. They said the bitch needed a girdle. And she didn't appreciate it. Heavily cut to the chase and says, "Well, baby, I heard, Sweet Tea, that you was in therapy for having an older husband." And Phaedra about choked on her drink. Sweet Tea clarifies that it is an age gap relationship Facebook group and asks Heavily, do her old ass and her older ass husband want to join with them? And Heavily says, well, hey, that was funny, girl, but he only 2 months older, so what are you talking about? And it reminds me of when I have to talk with people who don't make absolutely no sense, but they just hell been on talking. They don't make no sense, and I have to deal with it because for some reason they keep getting booked, and I don't understand why. Anyway,
That's ridiculous. You're
yeah,
so
it's ridiculous, and I don't. Well, just see me about it afterwards. Um, Heavily, again, was a little gag, but she said her husband is only 2 months older. But it was a cute little try, Sweet Tea. So I say, okay, Sweet Tea trying, but womp womp. Sweet Tea adds that she felt ganged up on by all of the ladies, and when she was in her diaper at her house, as they were mentioning Quad's name over and over again. And Jackie readily apologizes because Jackie like to throw the rock out of her hands. So when she get caught throwing the rock, she want to make sure that her name is clear, and she'll make sure that she do a better job of pushing Heavily out to do her dirty work for her in the future. Um, Sweet Tea gets emotional, and she says she doesn't have time to focus on herself, and she's not getting the support at home. She's irritable, and she's really trying to make her friendships with Greg's friend group work. Wow. Wow. And that's what I appreciate about her because there is something just so refreshing and honest about it that even though we can make the jokes about her appearance, which is not appropriate because she is not an ugly woman, she's a beautiful woman. First of all, I just want to say all women are beautiful, in my opinion. All women
I'm not
are
finna lie.
beautiful. All right, so Simone pulls up to the restroom and gives, God damn, man, good Lord, Jesus. So Simone pulls her in the restroom and gives her a pep talk and reminds her if she wanted someone to be there and be supportive during the wedding process, she should have married a beautiful woman. And Simone has empathy for her because she likes her. This group is like the story of Cinderella, and Heavenly is like the stepmom, the evil stepmother with that bad wig and a wart on her nose and a broom riding around, everybody nerves. Heavily then asks Phaedra where Quad is, and Jackie says that if she divorces her husband, that the ladies can't be cool with him. And Jackie, at this point, everybody's pretending that you're not even married, no way, including your husband. Allegedly, if it was ever one bitch need to leave her nigga, I don't say the N word on camera. If there was ever one person need to leave her man, I don't advocate for this, but it may be you because I'll never forget last season. Jackie came home early at 2:00, and her husband was so shocked that she was home early. He looked like he was in the middle of calling other bitches, and she popped in the door.
literally.
He was like, "Oh, you here? Oh my God, you taking a break
Damn.
now? What
Now
the
you know
fuck?"
walked up on me, didn't it? Crazy.
Doing his best. Let me not say that because I said I want to talk about Sweet Tea. Anyway, ooh, Sweet Tea, Sweet Tea, Sweet Tea. Thank you for bringing up Sweet Tea.
We are all ugly to someone, but everyone doesn't have the range to call other people ugly.
That's a comment?
I was just saying that extra part. Everybody don't have the range. Everybody ugly to somebody, but some people don't have the range to call other people ugly.
Well, everybody up on this panel can say what they
So
want to say.
everybody could, hey.
Boom. No, I don't like calling people ugly. I don't. So
I don't either.
but that's me. That's for me. Okay, so anyways, Heavenly asks Phaedra where Quad is, and Jackie says that if she divorces her husband, which she should, that the ladies can't be cool with him, which they shouldn't. Phaedra is over. I don't know what. Oh, Phaedra is over the he said, she said within the group and wants everyone to hash it out. And it sounds like our first failed Come to Jesus meeting of the season is coming soon. And Alicia, Dr. Alicia, who we have not seen enough of with her gorgeous self, says that, Sweet Tea came out dressed to the nines, honey. And the wine contest begins. And the only person who got it wrong was Dr. Simone ass. And if that's not telling of what we've been forced to look at for the last 10 seasons with them when it comes to them clothes, she ain't got no taste of wine and she don't have no taste of clothes. And let me just say this, allegedly, allegedly, she is surrounded by the right people. But if you got a stylist telling you what to put on and you don't listen, whose fault is it? The stylist would allegedly pull out the outfit and put the shoes together with it, and she would say, "I'm not wearing them shoes. That's cute. That go with this outfit. I'm gonna wear these big old bozo clown shoes with the $100 bill in."
You're
So
ridiculous.
you can lead a horse to water, but allegedly you cannot make them drink. Allegedly, Sweet Tea is ready to go, and she's tired, and she stands up, and that tab was sticking out, and baby, all the ladies cackled, and I thought that Heavenly had some nerve because surely we could all see the tag sticking out of that wig.
Right.
What you guys think about Toya's event? Why you guys are busting down Toya's event? We're gonna bust open these phone lines. We got to get in, get out, do it in, do it out. Disco Lady, thank you for watching, like, and subscribe. Sammy, what'd you think about Toya's wine event? Big ups to Toya. Are you gonna buy the wine? And tell us what you thought. Open the lines for the people. Thank you. Production.
It was
So
good.
sweet to
First off, Toya and Phaedra, them two, the wedding dress scene and this scene, they look good. They looked really
They look
good.
really good. Yeah.
It's good to see Toya doing something. I'm not surprised Simone got the wine wrong because she said she only drank. She said she only drank hard liquor, so I see why she didn't get the wine right. Sweet Tea, she did. She was a pretty girl at the event at the wine thing. Her saying, I don't know. I wish she just wasn't moving so fast. Like she's saying, she's not getting support at home, and I know she's probably in her head thinking, "Damn, I'm finna marry this man." So we'll see how that turns out. I will say that Dr. Alicia, I'm on to her because when Sweet Tea came back and she walked right there, she said, "Oh, you came back with your dress," and she looked at the back of that dress. She saw that tag before the rest of them girls did.
I believe that.
She could have said something to that.
I believe that.
Said something to that girl because she said,
I believe her.
Well, Sammy,
go look at
let me ask you this, Sammy. We gotta make it quick. Hold on, I believe her.
I believe her.
We gotta make it quick. But Sammy, if Alicia saw the tag, do you think that Dr. Simone was in the bathroom pulling out the tag? I ask you.
No.
You know what? I don't think Simone was on that.
She got tagged in her shit too. Yeah.
I don't think Simone paid that attention. I will say, I don't know. It's just I fell out at Phaedra when Heavenly brought up that she found out about the group. The way Phaedra's face cracked, like she knew she was in some trouble. But I will say, watching Phaedra on this show, it just makes you can see why the Atlanta Housewives girls were the girls for the longest. She just seems so
over.
She just seems like she just
above.
Yes,
above.
it's not nothing
I'm above
other
the
girls,
rest.
but just even when she was talking to Greg in the next scene, it's just something about the way she's coming across on camera. It just it high fives the Housewives of Atlanta.
Give me 2 minutes. Let me get 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Heavily knows that she got a tag in her raggedy ass wig. So the fact that she sat up there and laughed and made a big old thing about it, she probably got the tag in her fake Louis Vuitton. Like I just heavily asked as though that Mariah did not tell her to pressure wash that dirty ass house in season whatever the case may be. She's dusty, she's dingy in her and she's musty. So period. And we got a lot of nerve allegedly. So.
One more thing when it comes to Dr. Jackie, because I don't feel any type of way good or bad about Jackie. But what I will say, she is really showing her shit this season. Because for her to sit up there and that, first off, the where's Quad? We ain't heard from Quad. She ain't talking to us. But then you say, if I divorce my husband, y'all can't be his friend. But you run around here not only with her ex-husband, but with his new fiance too.
Correct.
Jackie, don't make me turn on you. Don't make me turn on you.
Oh, they take her to. Wait a minute. Jackie been snaking bitches for years, and they take her to couple.
She ain't been snaking my bitch, not like this. And
oh my God, you are so fake.
Now I'm going on to it.
Jackie being,
and you know what? Because them other girls be snaking too. They finna do to Sweet Tea. They just like when Quad came in there, she's the new girl. She want our approval. We finna use her to get rid of Mariah. They trying to do the same thing with Sweet Tea to push Quad on out there.
Yeah.
The new country bumpkin in town that don't know.
Oh, so now you're not going for it. I bet you I won't be on your team.
Listen, let me tell you something. Quad going out. This Quad last season, and me and my girl, I'm finna tear the lean up, and she finna tear the
people got too much respect for Jackie for her to be doing people like that out.
So disgusting. Right. She's disgusting.
Like you said earlier, like they too old to be doing this. Y'all watched them do that the other girl like that last season. I don't know why we thought Sweet Tea was finna get it.
Well, Jackie, she's too old. Well, I guess she left it. You know, you got to take it back, or you can't do it. You ain't got out access to daddy money, honey. Speak your speech, Crypt Keeper, because I just.
Okay, you guys, wait.
Sorry.
Wait. Okay, all right. Phaedra meets with her friend of 20 years, G, and says that she's checking out his confidence in marrying Sweet Tea because of some of the comments that Sweet Tea has made over the last 2 freaking episodes. Good Lord. And she's absolutely right, but it's only been 2 episodes, and I was gagged at how bad Sweet Tea is at this game of PR, which reality TV is. Greg says that Sweet Tea pursued him, and he has a level of comfort he has never had with Quad. He was scared of Quad, maybe because she tried to fight him all the time, allegedly. I don't know. That's just allegedly down to the bottom. Hush, Sammy. He feels Sweet Tea is his friend, and that's important. She asks if he has a prenup, and he says no, but he is not opposed. But she's not opposed, excuse me. Phaedra doesn't know if she'd get married again. And Greg says that they want the same things in life. Phaedra says that she hasn't seen Greg this happy in years. And Phaedra agrees that there is an innocence to Sweet Tea that is refreshing. Greg says that she is definitely all woman, and to him, that is refreshing. I will get you guys' comments in a little bit. Please let our caller on who's been waiting. Hey, that's Sean. What's the tea?
Hey, Sean.
Hello. Hey, Sammy. I just want to say this. Everybody keeps saying Quad said Toya had something to do with the break-in. It was not Toya. It was Carrie Wells, which was Toya's best friend that said it. She told it to the whole group, and it was the people that fell out with Toya, her little tennis group, that said she was cheating. They told her business. Everybody keep blaming Quad.
Who carried that to the screen? Who carried that to the screen, Sean?
Heavenly.
You are no.
About the Carrie Wells.
No.
Heavenly knew it.
Heavenly knew it, but it did not make air.
Heavenly said something too.
Hold on, baby. For what made air, it was Quad who did.
Stop.
Okay, but it was her best friends that was going around saying it.
But her best friend didn't come on. We didn't get to see that on the camera. Quad said it. You can. Let me tell y'all something. What y'all like to do? Okay, y'all like to watch the extracurricular activity, and that's totally fine. That gives us filler and context of what happens. But what happens is it clouds the review of the actual show that we're seeing. On the actual show that we're seeing, that is not what happened.
We talking about the facts, and the facts is it was her friend that said it, that got mad that she fall out with every friend that she has. With her little tennis group.
You're not bringing facts.
We're talking about my thing is, Sean, why are you going so hard for Quad right now? Because I don't remember this last season. Like, you keep on saying, well, Fried Tea or Sweet Tea doing this and stuff. I just want to know what Quad has done to gain so much loyalty from you.
She's been a real bitch.
Okay, because Sweet Tea is a fan of the show. She knew this was Quad's show. She knew what she was coming into. She cannot expect Quad's friends not to talk about her on her show. You coming in all sensitive. You should have told Greg, buy me a new house. That's what you should have did. Then you wouldn't hear about Quad all the time. Don't bring me on Quad's show.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Sean, I give you a level of respect, even though I don't agree with nothing you say out of your mouth. I give you a level of respect because I think that you have a sense of realism to you. Now, let me ask you a question, Sean. If you marry a man, right, and he don't buy you a new house, you move into his new house, is that not your house?
I wouldn't want no house that no other lady that lived in. You rent that house out and we can get a new house.
That is not the question. Answer the question.
Yes, that is Sweet Tea's house. But let me say this, because y'all keep...
It was Quad's house too then. If it's Sweet Tea's house, it was Quad's house too. She moved into Quad's old house.
No, she didn't. She moved into her new house.
No, she moved into Quad's old house.
No, she didn't.
Okay, don't forget Salt Lake is up next.
You got to do this, Sean, but you ain't gonna come here talking on yin-yang. You gonna keep it real.
Okay, that's my time. Bye.
Sean, thank you. Sean, we really appreciate you. Thank you, okay?
Ma'am, all I got to say is, ma'am, please.
We appreciate you, Sean. All right. Y'all, we got to go. Thank you, Sean. We got to go. Is there anybody else in the back door? Because, baby, I don't play. You going to come in? You going to come up here right? Or you going to get out?
All I can say is, if you're sitting up there talking about some, You know, I understand being a Quad fan. I was a Quad fan too, but I'm always a Mariah fan. I'm from Chattanooga, Chat Town. What's up? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like if you're sitting here actively looking at Quad, the things that you loved about Quad, the shadiness, the underlying the gaslighting, all that stuff. You know that she's doing that to this girl, or she's doing that in this situation. That's the things I liked about her. And I know she's doing this right now, and it's not favoring her because she's not married to Madison, my love. It is what it is, honey. Go ahead, but Miss Potato Head. Okay. Yes. Well, she looks like Potato Head too.
Well, Sammy, do you have any?
Picture looks like something.
Mr. Potato Job. Sammy, do you have any closing remarks for this week's review? I do. Okay, go ahead, please.
Dr. G should get a lawyer, not Phaedra.
Yes, ma'am.
Get your prenup. You thought you would pray, all those type of remarks. I do remember when they went out to that little trip back in the cabin, how he said how Quad took him on the day that he realized, oh, this is my friend. It does feel the same until you can't control the woman no more. So yes, you feel safety there with her because she's listening to you. All this Quad's house, sweetie house. You know what? Big sister Splendor, you done got on this TV and you done told the girl that you slid into the DM, and that heavily has told the people that he's not happy. She better hope that that little sugar substitute she uses is good enough for Greg and it's sweet enough for him, because if not, it's gonna be the next woman's house, and we don't have to talk about her nor Quad in it no more. I wish them the best, even though it does not seem like it's
no, you don't.
But yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because just like Miss Quad said, she deserves happiness, and so does Dr. Gregory Hunsford. Now, whether they get it or not, that's up to them and how they move. But I will say, I don't feel bad for the girl. Ha, ha, ha. Because you came on here thinking it was going to be one thing, and it's a
How do you know that?
You don't feel bad, Sammy. You don't feel bad for
you know.
that them girls done got her on here and then ripped her from limb to the limb. She didn't even. But let me tell you something, Sammy, and I know that you love Miss Quad, but it ain't damn sweet tea who done said nothing about Quad out the way of her relationship with Greg.
You said that.
Other girl.
You said that, Chase, because you
it's
said
the other girl.
You said earlier every girl that sits on Heavenly's live and this, that, and the third. Did Heavenly not say that Sweet Tea was on that live talking trash about Quad?
She was.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Did she say?
Did you watch it? I know. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
No, I don't want to hear it. You watch it. I don't want to hear it.
You're not going to
talk to you. You're going to talk it right.
She's been her ass up here. She's been playing with the girls. And when Quad yanked that girl back, I don't want to hear nobody crying. Me too. When Quad yanked her back, I don't want to hear no crying. I want Quad to get her, get Toya, and get some more. And then keep ass box wine Toya selling.
Let me tell you, she ain't selling no box wine. That's
yes, she is.
Only person drinking box wine is Simone. Now let me tell you about it. Until you watch the damn lie, that you talking about with my damn face.
And get that lady off the goddamn street.
You gonna get we'll see y'all next damn week, because Stephen lost his mind up in here. See you next week. We leave it out.
I think that's
right.